Dessa vez, eu chego na quest da moça aqui.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Não sei exatamente o quanto eu posso confiar em você, especialmente por você não estar na mesma sala que eu. Mas vamos ver, espero que o personagem não fale demais.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Tá falando demais.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Mas talvez alguém que sabe usar magia sem usar uma varinha talvez seja um aliado muito bom.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
E você também, cuidado com o ataque surpresa.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Pera, o quê?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I shall kill you for the job! Pay for that!
Let me also.
Ooh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Nice.
Perhaps the light tactic can hurt them all.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take it off of my dead body! Let us go.
I'm just warming up.
Hey!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Ei! Podia ter jurado que tinha quebrado o escudo dela.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you!
I'm not going
Hey!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Expulso! You'll feel that tomorrow.
Send me.
Essa magia dela o Protego não resolve. Bom saber.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Stop right there!
I'm not going anywhere. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You've made a grave mistake.
Levioso.
No! To your knees. Will you hold
Levioso.
You're going to regret that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Malditos arruaceiros.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Na
I
verdade, o
brought a
trabalho de
trunk
pesquisa é
chock
todo o
full
tema,
of
tudo
mallow
bem.
sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these piles.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Merlin himself would be proud.
Yes.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio! I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Tá, tem um lá. Será que é isso também? Let's see.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Dá pra notar que os professores não são muito fãs do diretor. Tá, não é aqui. Não, não é isso aqui.
Aqui é.
Não. Ah, que interessante que mostra assim.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Ah, isso faz mais sentido? Isso faz mais sentido.
Aqui é.
Não, o negócio nem mexe.
Levioso. Accio.
Não, eu não tenho... não tem como mexer nisso aqui.
Expelliarmus.
Não. Não. Ainda não.
Accio.
Ah! Como é que isso aqui...
Accio.
Bom, eventualmente eu consigo. Tanto que falta uma magia pro essencial aqui. Eu não sei como mexer naquela bola lá.
Accio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Ele sabe das páginas do livro. Across the bridge, among the circle of rocks.
Scrope. Who is Scrope? Accio.
Não? Ah, tá.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Por que eu tô achando que isso é uma armadilha? Que ele tá me levando cada vez mais longe do castelo, né?
Revelio.
O jovem da Sonserina deve estar excepcionalmente curioso agora.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Ah! Isso tá cheirando muito a um truque. Não, eu sei que tem que trazer aquela bola de lá pra cá. Eu entendi essa parte. Eu só não tenho magia pra fazer isso, pelo jeito. Eu acho que eu preciso do Wingardium Leviosa pra levantar esse negócio.
Levioso!
É.
Accio!
Porque o Accio pega, mas não faz nada. Essa aqui é uma cena bonita de se ver.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Não, essa aqui não.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Ah, no
Scrope
altar.
will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
Torrada, literalmente toast. Hey!
Accio! Levioso!
Opa! Esse foi um pouco mais perigoso do que eu esperava. Tá, como é que eu faço isso?
Aqui, ó.
Como é que eu vou levantar ele pela língua?
Levioso. Aqui, ó.
Ah, flip. Ah, tá, entendi.
Incendio. Aqui, ó. Levioso.
Legal que vocês não fazem nada com eles.
Incendio. Levioso.
Ah, entendi.
Aqui, ó.
Eu dou muito pouco dano nesses bichos.
Aqui, ó.
Por que não tá dando certo?
Incendio.
Não. Ah.
Aqui, ó.
Tá, pera aí, eu tô com pouco espaço aqui pra... Vamos se enfrentar aqui.
Aqui, ó. Levioso. Aqui.
Tá, peraí, quando ele dá esse ataque... Não, é o Action. Ah, entendi, agora entendi. Agora eu entendi como é que derrota esses bichos. Quando ele começa a atacar, tem que usar o Levioso neles. Ah, o que o jogo tá dizendo que eu não peguei? Ah, não era isso? Não. Tá falando que eu não peguei alguma recompensa. Ah.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Oh, poderoso Cthulhu, aqui oferecemos essa torrada como oferenda.
Lumos.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Light breeze, eh?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Revelio. Lumos.
Eu sei onde é isso. É logo no início da entrada.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio. Lumos.
Well.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
A quest era a última esperança do cara. Não coletei nada novo, então pelo menos eu consigo...
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Não tem nada pra vender.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Peraí, são aranhas?
Levioso! Levioso!
Ah. Que legal.
Levioso!
Ah, ao mesmo tempo? Eu não tenho cooldown suficiente pra isso.
Levioso! Accio!
Ah, com Accio. Por algum motivo, na hora, eu imaginei que o Accio só puxasse elas até mim. Ah, vamos ver se esse desafio eu consigo fazer.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Peraí.
Accio!
Tenho que colocar vocês aqui? Ah, nice. Tem mais um. Ah, tem mais um.
Accio!
Ops, ops, ops.
Not so tricky after all. Revelio.
É, pra cá mesmo.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, indeed, my lady.
Revelio.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Never understood laws. All they do is interfere and make...
Sometimes I do wonder if your eyes are still in your... I haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone. Where do I set my traps? Is it lower or upper Hogsfield? How unfortunate for you. You're
Hey!
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Revelio.
Whoops.
Levioso. Accio.
No. Oh. Oh, que legal.
Oh, at least give it Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. 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 What do you have in store for me this time?
Excelente pergunta.
Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Acho que dá pra ir reto, mas eu quero ver se o jogo me fala alguma coisa no início. É a carta do fantasma pra Polônia. Início da Dark. Da Floresta Negra. Spooky.